from this session feeling like you have all of your questions answered. And who are we? I hope that a lot of you already know a lot about us. Your student will be attending our school next year. Maybe you already have students that are attending the school. We are HSA Belmont. We serve 7% of special needs students, about 15% of English language learners, and 100% of our students are qualified for student or for free or reduced lunch. And that's our school there on the little map. And about us, Mr. Cartel, he is our principal. I'm not sure if he's on the call now, but you will for sure definitely see him all the time around the building when your student is attending the school. Miss McCauley, our assistant principal of academics for K3, Mrs. I. Taken, our assistant principal of academics for 4th and 5th grade, and me, Miss Kolkowski, community outreach.
Okay. Just a little bit about our school. Our classroom size is about our average classroom size is about 24 students, up to 27 students. And we have like subject teacher breakdown starting from 4th grade. We have like departmentalized teachers, and we have this support system for our diverse learners. We have special ed teachers and paraprofessionals supporting our students. And then we have also ELL department with many ESL teachers working in there. So we have those departments for our students. Let's just take a look at the systems in place at HSA Belmont. We are using Google Classroom for our students, and all of the grade levels are using Google Classroom. And we use ClassDojo to communicate with the parents. So those are the two systems that we have in our system. And this year we have been excelling about Google Classroom and Google ClassDojo. So those are the things that we have in our school. And this is a little bit about the curriculum and supplemental resources that we use in our school. For math, we are using Eureka, the Great Minds. And ELA, we have the curriculum Wit and Wisdom. And science, we have STEMscopes. These are all very rigorous and strong curriculums that we have. And as supplemental resources, we are using IXL, Study Island, Lexia, and EPIC. And these are just supplemental resources for our students. And it's mostly like homework and like sometimes the teachers use in the classroom to give our students more practice about math, ELA, and science. Our student information system, it's called ConceptSys. We have like student accounts and we also have parent accounts. Those are two separate accounts. And with ConceptSys, you have an access to your students' grades and attendance, school information, all the announcements, and the teachers put their announcements in there. All the information that you need from us is going to be in ConceptSys. And there's an easy way to access the ConceptSys. It's an application, so you can just download it on your phone. It's called ConceptSys Student and Parent Portal. And we're going to provide you your username and password. And also for the students, for your kids, they're going to be getting their student username and passwords. And there will be like class news, discipline. You can do your fees and payments through ConceptSys. So this is like everything you need. It's in one app altogether. This is just a sample schedule from last year. This year, since because of the distance learning, we have very similar to this, but a little bit different schedule. So we have 90 minutes of ELA and 90 minutes of math for all grade levels for K through 8 every day. And then all students, they're getting 2 specials. And Wednesday, we have early dismissal. And in the afternoons, we designate those times to staff meeting or departmental meetings with the teachers. But the students leave early on Wednesdays. And we have clubs and athletics after school. Those are all happening after school, but Even this year, we continue having online clubs, and our students, they enjoyed doing cooking class. Like we had art club, Polish club, and some other clubs happening this year also. But before pandemic, that was a huge thing for our school. We have many clubs and athletics happening after school for our students. Do you want to continue, Ms. McCall?
Yes. Hi, guys. So there are plenty of ways so you can stay connected with Belmont. I encourage you to hop onto the social media platforms like Facebook and Twitter, and maybe we'll be on the gram soon. I don't know. But make sure to like and subscribe to our feed. And also, I just want to add to that, our biggest use is Class Dojo. You will probably get a Class Dojo message every day. So when the new school year begins, just make sure that you join that. So what are the expectations for you at home? This is, my personal passion. It does take a village to raise a child. I do believe that the school and home connection should be really strong. So make sure that you're staying in connection with your teachers and administrators. Make sure you communicate if there's anything that we should know, like if you're confused or if you need some resources or support in some areas, just please reach out to the school and we will get you connected. Stay connected to ConceptSys, the portal, and Class Dojo, because like I said, you'll get the daily messages on Class Dojo, and on ConceptSys, you'll be able to see their grades and their progress and things like that. And events that we have at school. Before COVID-19, we had at least monthly events at the school celebrating lots of different cultures and occasions, and we have math night and all sorts of amazing things, back to school barbecue, Hispanic Heritage Month. We do a lot. And so I encourage you, we try and accommodate, working parents, working work schedules. And we have sometimes things in the evenings, sometimes a little bit earlier in the day. But if you can, just feel free to come to those events. And so for additional information and communication, just email and phone are the best ways to get a hold of your grade level administrator and to get your questions answered. All kindergarten through 8th grade new students will receive an email, and it's going to be their first name and last name at hsabelmont.com. .org, excuse me. And then as administrators and teachers are working, we usually say to return your inquiry or concerns in about a day, one business day. And that we use those platforms, Dojo and text messages and ConceptSys emails to communicate with you guys. I also want to mention we have home visits, which wasn't part of the slides, but that's one of the ways we start off the school year is trying to visit you in the home. But with COVID, we were doing virtual visits, and that's just a way for the teachers to get to know your child and talk to you as well and see what your goals are for your child in that school year. It's very informal, just a very get to know you event. And I think next slide. And so now we're looking ahead. Believe it or not, we're wrapping up the 2020 school year and headed into fall of 21. We will send out the class schedules and school supply lists. Those are usually sent out late July, early August. You'll have a Meet the Teacher event. That might be the back to school barbecue, or well, we'll have to rethink that with COVID-19 and what the guidelines will be. And then we have an open house for parents as well. So teachers will be back in the building from August 9th, and we have Teacher Institute. And then from there, we have the first day for new students, and it's just new students alone on August 20th. And then all students come back to school on August 23rd. And what I love about that Friday as it gives the new students a chance to see the building, see the school, meet their teachers, learn about, the systems and how we do things at Belmont before all of the, I don't want to say chaos, but all of the overwhelming newness of the coming back to the building on August 23rd. So this is their own special time to meet their teachers. And so last but not least is uniforms. They are having a sale, School Bells, for Memorial Day. And you can, thank you, Miss Kolkowski. She dropped the school code and everything into the chat. And you can visit the school in person, or you can order directly from the website and have it shipped to your residence. You can also buy just plain khaki pants at any Walmart, Target, or wherever you buy your clothes. And everything with the insignia should say HSA Belmont, Horizon Science Academy, there's a McKinley Park, and there's Southwest. So make sure that you are ordering for Belmont, and that's why we provided the school code. And make sure that your paperwork is complete. So you can scan, email, fax, or drop off at the main office the list items: birth certificate, your ID, your residency, which is a utility bill, physicals, vaccination, and dental and vision. I think vision is only for kindergarten and another grade, but you can always call the office and double check. If you have not been to our building before, we're located on Mango Avenue, but the entrance is on Menard. So you can go around the block, you go northbound on Menard and come in through the gated parking lot, okay? But I think that might be it, yeah. So I'm checking chat and I don't see any questions at this time, but if you have any, feel free to get yourself off and we can. And if you can't think of any now, you can always feel free to email or call the school.
How much homework is given per night, average?
What grade is your child in?
Third.
Third, I would say your third grader would probably get about 30 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes to an hour of homework a night. I will say that our teachers are really supportive. If they notice that, homework's not being, I will say homework is often assigned because it was not finished in class at the primary level, right? So most of those teachers are working on those things in the classroom and, okay, we got started on this assignment, finish the last few problems or wrap up this. When you get home, do some reading. It's usually that type of homework. And if homework's not being completed consistently, I will say our teachers are very supportive and they look out for why that's happening or what they might be able to do to make sure that we can get 100% completion.
What would you guys do if your child wasn't, or if my child wasn't challenged in the classroom? Like he flies through everything and he's just not challenged. What would happen then?
Well, it depends again on the grade, but our teachers are really big on differentiation, which is making sure that each child is, moving along and to not only the grade level expectations, but being challenged to do their very best, that they are learning and growing. I know we mentioned some of the tests that they take every year. One of those is NWEA, and our teachers are expected to challenge all of their students and allow them and move them to grow. So that means no matter where the child is when they come into the classroom, by the end of the year, they have a growth goal, and we're trying to make sure that each child meets their individual growth goal.
There's a question about Wednesday. Every Wednesday is an early dismissal day, and it's asking about what time. Before COVID, like last year, the students were dismissed at around 1:20. So probably next year, it's gonna be around that time, after 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. That's gonna be the dismissal time for Wednesdays, and it's gonna happen every Wednesday. There's another question. Do you provide books that are needed for the class? Yes, we provide all the books and the novels. They come with a curriculum. So for English, they're all provided, and math, we provide them the workbooks, Eureka books. So they're all provided for you.
And there's a question about the fees, which I think the enrollment fee is $35.
And you can pay it online using the app, the ConceptSys Parent Portal app.
And I also want to say that technology is also provided for the students. And yes, you do need gym clothes. Thank you. That is a good question. We don't know the days for gym. Your child will receive a schedule at the beginning of school. And there's always a grace period for uniforms. And so I would not be overly concerned there. And then the gym clothes you can purchase through School Bells as well. It's a t-shirt that looks actually similar to mine. And it comes in a variety of colors. And with the gym t-shirt, they can also wear just like navy blue. We do sell gym shorts, but you can also just purchase navy blue bottoms. As long as they don't have any insignias or logos on them, it would be appropriate for gym. How many of you guys are excited? I see some new faces there. Hi. Yeah, so we've had some students coming back to the building to complete some testing in person. And it's just been nice to see the kids, and the kids are excited to come back. So I'm excited to see you guys in August. All right. If we don't have any more questions, I think we can wrap up. And if you think of anything else, again, feel free to reach out to the school. Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us tonight. Thank you.